Hi everyone, Gazalay Low here, Bondi Guru. I hope you're all doing really wonderful. So today's short video, I had a great question from a follower. So first of all, thank you. It's such a powerful question. I love it when I get these types of questions. It really makes a big difference. And the question is, how do you stay in the emptiness when you notice it? It's from, I believe, one of the forecasts that I wrote yesterday. How do you stay in the emptiness when you notice it? Okay, so first, before we dive into the answer, I'm just going to ask that you bring your attention to the sensations in the inner energy field of your body. So what this means is you may sit down, let's just say you're sitting down, okay, and you're watching this video. There's lots of this going on. This is the thinking, it's just chat, chat, chat. So what you want to do is actually remove your attention from all of this thinking. Instead, give your attention to the sensations in any part of the body. So there's always sensations flowing through the inner energy field of the body. We all have sensations and they're flowing through the inner energy field of the body continuously. And so my suggestion is that maybe place both feet, if you can, firmly flat on the ground and feel the earth beneath your feet. Notice what it feels like as you're sitting on your chair, and bring your attention to feeling sensations. It could be in the inner energy field of your feet, so inside the feet. You're not thinking about the feet, you're not giving any attention to the thoughts in your mind. It is only feeling the sensations in the inner energy field of your feet or somewhere in the body. I say the feet, or sometimes it's the hands. I guess it depends on, it's different perhaps for each person, but generally the hands and the feet are where you're able to feel the sensations a lot faster. Then it could be the torso, anywhere in the body. So this way, what you're doing now is bringing your attention to feeling these sensations, and this becomes the doorway into the here and now. When you notice the emptiness, you're probably sitting by yourself. You come home, and I'm just going to give you examples here. And you're sitting by yourself, and there's an emotion that feels uncomfortable. Like you can feel some discomfort, and the emotion, it just feels like it's just you on your own, and it just feels empty. What you want to do, so the question is, how do you stay in the emptiness when you notice it? First of all, I would recommend that you let yourself know, this is the emptiness. That's what I do. Okay, I can feel this emptiness. Then I allow myself, so I acknowledge that there's emptiness. I notice that something feels empty. I don't allow the thoughts in my mind to interfere, because what the thoughts are going to do, which is ego, is try to feel that emptiness with daydreams, or they try to feel that emptiness with, things from the past or future. Try to feel that emptiness with ways of, building yourself up or beating yourself down. Things like, if I do more of this thing, then I'm going to be more worthy, I'm going to be more valuable. If everybody sees me in this light, then it means I've made it. It means all of these things. These are the kind of thoughts that may pop into your mind. And the reason I say this is because the ego is looking to feel the emptiness, not to feel it, to fill it. And it wants to fill it with ideas that are going to make itself feel bigger. It's going to make itself feel and appear to be more worthy, more valuable. Who you truly are is already whole and complete. I understand that this sounds like such a fucking cliche. I get it. Who you truly are is already whole and complete. The ego doesn't know this, and so when it's confronted with emptiness, it goes into, I will use the word, some type of panic, and it has to quickly fill that space with anything that's going to appear to make you feel worthy, even such as ideas that are presented that make you look bigger and better to others in the world. It's all about getting the attention it thinks it needs to become something. Who you are is already whole and complete. I just want to keep reminding you of this, because this is the piece of the puzzle that most people are overlooking. And they're spending time and energy in their life trying to build themselves to become somewhat worthy and valuable and become all of these things. But who you are is already whole and complete. So you acknowledge, I'm going to speak for myself here. This is how I have done emptiness. I acknowledge that there's a feeling of emptiness. And I let myself know I can feel this emptiness right now. And it's okay to be here. It's okay for me to be in this moment. And it's okay that I feel empty right now. And that's it. I'm not going to start a dialogue with my ego, because it's a complete waste of time and energy. I'm not going to change this emptiness or try to fill it or do anything that's going to make it go away, because that's not useful either. Eventually, I have to face this emptiness anyway. It's not going to go anywhere. And so I even envision myself sometimes, and I don't really want you to I don't want to get you in your head, but I see myself stepping into the emptiness. Maybe you could even do that. Literally kind of stand up and move forward. I'm stepping into this emptiness. I'm stepping into it because I'm okay with it. I don't need it to change. I can only do this, however, if I am in the present moment. So that means that my attention needs to be, first of all, feeling the sensations in the inner energy field of the body, so that's the doorway into the here and now. That way, I'm no longer having a dialogue with these thoughts, and I realize in that moment, I'm not these thoughts. They don't have the answers. They're not fulfilling. They're not going to give me anything that they claim they're going to give me. Okay? So I'm going to give my attention to what actually matters, and that is the sensations in the inner energy field of the body. As I do this, I start to align with the pace of the present moment. And at first, that pace feels a lot slower. I used to think it meant that my mind would slow down. However, over time, through this practice, I realized, it's not even that my mind slows down or moves fast. It's more that when my attention is no longer on the mind and it's feeling sensations in the inner energy field of the body, then I'm aligning with the pace of this present moment. And at first it feels very slow, or it feels like everything's slowed down. And only from this space can I then be okay with the emptiness. When I allow myself to be in this emptiness, I'm going to meet this emptiness. I'm okay for it to be here. I don't need to change it. I don't need to feel it. I don't need to do anything with it. It's okay that I feel emptiness, and just stay with that. Stay with that by allowing myself to continue to feel sensations in the inner energy field of the body. Then the thoughts are going to come up, especially if you've never had this type of practice. Lots of thinking is going to come up. Flow of the breath in, and then release. Come back to sensations. This comes up again. Oh, but maybe you're not worthy. Maybe you're not this, or maybe this, or maybe that. Flow of the breath in, release. Come back to sensations. And you, or perhaps I'll say I, because you don't have to do this. And I do this over and over and over and over again, however long I need to. I am already whole and complete. There is nothing on this planet and nobody on this planet that's going to come along and give me something I don't already have. There is nothing on this planet and nobody on this planet that's going to come along and make me feel complete, because I am already whole and complete. Once you experience and feel that emptiness, your opportunity from there is to allow intuition to guide you. This is where intuition begins to guide. And that's a whole different conversation. I'm not going to have that conversation here in this video. Through intuition, then I can start to recognize that I'm already whole and complete. You, meaning the world and all its riches and people and all these things, don't have the power to make me whole and complete, or the power to take anything away from me, because I'm already whole and complete. And this is what you end up feeling and experiencing once you allow yourself to feel the emptiness. The emptiness that you allow yourself to feel is the game changer to recognizing that you are already whole and complete. And then from there, intuition guides and guides and guides. I'm actually about to run a program on intuition. Of course, I don't know why I haven't done this years ago, but of course it makes sense that I would run a program on intuition. So I'm just preparing that program at the moment, and that's where I'll dive into recognizing wholeness and completeness, and then how to allow intuition to guide you and take the lead. But that's a different conversation as well. I hope that you've found this useful. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to reach out. These are the type of questions that I love. It supports me and hopefully it supports you. And they're questions that are from a place, I mean, the person that's given me this question, I don't know you personally, but I really appreciate you, because you're asking this question from a place where it tells me you're ready to take a leap in your life and leave everything behind that once supposedly meant that you would become more worthy, more valuable, and things of that nature. So you found something out within you. So I really appreciate you for this. And thank you for your question, and thank you for your time.